A prophet is really a mystic. Because how does a prophet get his inspiration? It's a direct experience of God, and this is how we define mysticism. But of course, it's usually known to us, Jewish mysticism, through Kabbalah. It seems that the prophetic tradition was somehow kept alive. Probably after the destruction of the first temple, it became a secret teaching, and eventually it was kept alive through the Kabbalah. Well, the word Kabbalah really simply means tradition. That's all it means. And that in the Talmud, the teachings of the prophets are referred to as Kabbalah.
I see.
And it seems that what Kabbalah was, the tradition that was kept alive, besides the general tradition of Torah and Talmud, was the tradition that was kept alive from the time of the prophets of how to keep this direct relationship to God. But in my own study of Kabbalah, I found that there are more or less three basic branches of Kabbalah. And the most familiar, of course, and that which is studied by most people who are considered Kabbalists, is the theoretical Kabbalah, which essentially tells you the mechanics of the divine realm. I think it's the easiest way of explaining the sphere, the divine spheres, the angelic worlds, the world
sort of a philosophical overview.
A philosophical overview, and that really explains the other two branches of Kabbalah. And not only that, but gives the underlying philosophy of Judaism in general. The second branch of Kabbalah, which in the past few years I've been spending a lot of time investigating, deals with the meditative Kabbalah. This is actually how to attain this direct experience of God through meditation. The third is the magical, which actually tells a person almost how to manipulate, not only how to manipulate himself to get himself closer to the divine, but how to manipulate sort of the strings of creation, or the forces of creation, and actually bring about changes in the physical world. Another thing, people don't realize to what degree the ordinary synagogue service is based on Kabbalah, is based on Jewish mysticism. It has many roots in Jewish mysticism. In fact, many prayers are specifically taken from the mystical tradition. Orthodox Judaism sees the Kabbalah and mysticism as being an important segment of the tradition. There are all kind of taboos against studying it for somebody who hasn't the proper background or the proper age. But people are a little bit afraid of it, but people recognize it as being legitimate.